Hey, FG here. Welcome into the Sunday date run video. And we're starting off with the short recap here.
Silver echoes in the fading light. From 2020 back to where we've been. I see the story etched in every gleam.
All right, now that we're done with our recap, welcome into this episode where we're going to be covering date run from 1984 back through 1980. And we're going to start off 1984 with a US Mint set. And the way that this actually came was just with the dollar outside of the case. You can see that this is a proof version of the commemorative US dollar for the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, held in the Coliseum, which, if you watch Stacker's Corner, this was actually the answer to one of their questions. What year was the, or where, maybe it was where was the 1984 Olympics held, or it was what year were they held in LA, one or the other. But I knew the answer because of this set of coins. So I have both the proof, and separately I actually also acquired, doesn't quite fit in here. Regular capsules don't fit in here. This one would, but I left this one out here, so proof there, and then I have the Unk version as well. So I just store them like that. So two of those, and that is our 1984 coin. Now for 1983, I have a single coin, and it is also a US silver dollar celebrating the upcoming Olympics. So it was done in 1983. Different eagle than the other one. But also a proof. And that's my Soul 83. All right, moving back to 82. We're going to start off 82 with a US half dollar commemorating 250th anniversary of George Washington's birth. There are quite a few of these out there. I believe this was the initial half dollar commemorative of the new modern half dollar commemoratives. Very proof-like on that as well. Next, we're going to go to a coin that I pulled out of the World Silver book, and that was my entry for Yugoslavia. And this one, while it was minted in 82, it is celebrating the upcoming 1984 Olympics. It comes in at just over half an ounce. You can see there, minted in 1982, even though it's going to be celebrating in anticipation of the 84 Olympics. Let's see. And last for 1982, we actually have a vintage silver round that is one of the World Trade units. And I am not sure which mint this one's from. It doesn't have like the mint marks over the top of the scale. I haven't been able to spot any mint marks on it. Don't mind the crack in the capsule there. But there we go. So 1982 vintage World Trade Unit. Going further back, we have in 1981, and this is going to be a world coin, but it's not in my book. It's just I have it off in my world box. We have a box set from the Royal Mint celebrating the wedding of Charles and Di. That coin has some toning and hazing going on. Put that right back here. And to go along with that, we also have from Uganda, out of the Silver Bullion book, a similar coin, also celebrating the wedding of Charles and Di. I think I like the portraits on that one better. This one doesn't really look like Di. But there we go. We have those two coins. And we also out of the World Silver Book from 1981, we have our entry for San Marino. I thought this was a really interesting coin. Let's see, it's actually a coin flip. There we go. For San Marino. Well, you know what? That one's going to cover up, so let's do this. That way we can see both of them. And the last entry for 1981 is going to be another vintage silver round that is a trade unit. So this is one of those minted from the strategic stockpile of silver, Carson City, 1981. Another silver trade unit. We'll get those there on the front row. Yep. And then we have two coins left for 1980. Both of these are also out of our World Silver Bullion book. And the first of these are going to be the 1980 Zambia. Very mirror-like. This one was the one celebrating the International Year of the Child. And to go along with that, we have one that I picked up, well, not too many episodes ago, but this one was from Soviet Union, and it was from the 1980 Moscow Olympic Games, the ones that the U.S. boycotted. If you want more information on this coin, you can go back and find my episode where I did the Soviet Union, Russia. But they did reindeer racing. I thought that was a really interesting coin. So there we go. That is my date run from 1984 back to 1980. And there we have it. Thanks for joining me on your Sunday morning here, bright and early. Still have stuff. I'm not quite sure what we're going to be doing on the deck. Finish the deck tear out, but we have a bunch of leveling to do. We're going to be replacing it with a patio, so have some groundwork to do. And then I'm going to try and get it back out into the shop and do some pouring this afternoon. we'll see how that goes. But for now, uh, as always, thanks for your subscriptions. Thank you for your comments below, and I'll catch you in the next one.